Right on time. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. All right, let me YouTube guys, let me first off apologize to YouTube. I know y'all been waiting patiently. I am sorry about that. Got a really good video coming out tomorrow though. I always like when you can get these good videos to come out. I've had a few that were kind of so I use so a lot of times in that conversation. I mean, I don't think any of them were bad. Heck, that one video, I didn't really like it at all. And I had some people say they thought it was one of the best that I had. That just goes to show you it's not always what you think. It's what you all think. Now, it's not always what I think. It's what you all think. All right, so what's going on? John, Wendy, Andy, Hick, no punk. I like that name. Lady Jax, hey, Brian, Justin, Anthony, Justin, I got some good news with you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to say something only Justin's going to understand, but it has to do with the auction. I was trying to get pictures out to everybody. What the problem is some people didn't buy auctions, other people did, so the pictures I had wasn't correct. You know, the smart thing would have been, now that hindsight's 2020, would be take the pictures, put it in Adobe Photoshop, and then just darken out the ones that aren't available. But there were some other ones that were available. Anyways, they had it locked up. I've said this before. Wendy, Sarah, Casey, they've seen it. There's my own. They got a big, like one of those industrial file cabinets where they have several of them, obviously. But one of them, I can lock stuff that's not valuable in it. Like I can't keep my laptop or anything like that there, but I can keep. That's where I keep my stands and lights and stuff like that. Well, I had taken the items that I took pictures and put it all down in there. Well, only one person has the key to it, and that's Mike. And I couldn't come up here when Mike was here at the same time to pull it out. So I finally got it out. A day late and dollar short. All right, guys. Happy Saturday, Friday. I don't know where the whole Saturday. Well, I know why I said that because it's 12:20. So technically Saturday. We have a pretty cool game in front of us. So you see the mystery glass. You see the treasure chest. If you notice, both of them have $100 bills inside of it. That's awesome. You will also notice inside the field there is those numbers. That's 1, 4, 2, question mark. I think there's a couple question mark ones. How today will work. There is a time, but it's a mystery time. I just think mystery time is the funniest thing in the world. You are timed, but it's a mystery of how long it's going to be. Anyways, there's a mystery time. When I'm done, I can either take the cash that I have won, or if however many of those I win, which I will let you all pick if we decide to do that. Pick one of the numbers, or we can do the question mark one, and take that prize. So it's kind of like a deal or no deal. That makes sense. But Steve, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Stevie, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you. Hey, Becca. Maybe I should have called this Deal or No Deal. Oh, and Justin, that other thing I was telling you about, yeah, it went from bad to worse. No exaggeration. Bad to worse. Christopher, hey, I'm watching from the ER. Hopefully you're working in the ER and not watching from the ER room. If you are working from it, or if you are watching from an ER room, I hope whatever it is that you get feeling better. Or hey, Browning, what do you mean without stars? I see it, guys. I say this all the time, so always rotate um, with my laptop. One live, I'll go live on YouTube, so I can read YouTube comments pretty clear, and then the live after that, I go live on Facebook. The other one is on my cell phone, so it's really almost impossible to read comments from the cell phone. So Mike's computer, they pull it up, but I have to walk backwards to see it. So unfortunately, Facebook, you're all the black sheep. Every time that I get a chance, I'll go in and come back and take a look at it. But no. Becca, oh my gosh, thank you so much for a $5 super chat. And y'all don't have to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get, hey, Heather. For the donation page. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get it. Are you talking about the one that's just for a set of stars? Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up here. So what I've done is I'll explain a little bit. I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all here in a minute. I've never told anybody that much because I always felt like it sounded greedy coming from me. But let me put this up. Hey, I'm still on the computer. I just need. Can I get the password? And I just need to go get my banking routing number. If y'all can transfer money. You know, not nothing that big. Okay, let me do this real quick. So let me put it here, hey guys. And this is. I hate doing this because I really do feel like I'm posting and 10, 10. There we go. Okay, I got that up one. That now let me pull. Please bear with me. I know this is driving some of y'all nuts, but I will pull this up and then I want to explain to you the significance of this. All right, and I am pinning that on YouTube. Okay, so basically, the idea was, oh, wait a minute. In a room, unfortunately, my Crohn's disease is acting up. Oh, I am so sorry, Christopher. Thoughts and prayers are with you. Absolutely. Sorry to hear about that. Um, when people donate, I I truly, truly want you all to donate nothing. Thank you for donating your time for being here. I That means so much. But as of right now, YouTube whenever you donate something, they take 40% of your donation. All of them do it. On Facebook, for reasons that I'd rather not get into, I get, when the stars were available, I get $0 of it. So all the times that people were donating all those stars, I didn't see any of it. So basically, I'm just saying I would prefer you all not donate anything at all. But if you are going to donate something. Oh, thank you so much. 1701. This is for all the Star Trek fans. Thank you, SGDA. Thank you. My goodness gracious. Oh no, Clarice, I'm so sorry. So each month I will start a PayPal page, and if so inclined, if that's something that you did want to do, if you could use that, then 100% of the money comes, will come to for the channel. In other words, also goes to the Pushing for Change page once we get it back up and running. We've kind of hit a little speed bump because I've got a million things going on in my life. So, all right, I'm done all that, guys. I'm so sorry. Hey, Frank, I am so sorry for your loss. I can't fathom, imagine. So please, thoughts and prayers are with you. All right, buy-in. Now remember, right here, if that falls over correctly, and right there, they're all hundreds. The buy-in was 700. Seems kind of steep. It really does, because there's not a lot of cash in here. But one of the mystery chips are worth $5,000. So if I pick the right one, it's a $5,000 win. So that's the big selling point for today's video. $700. We can win 5,000, and there would be like a 1 in 7 chance if I got it. Oh, hold on, I got to tell him. Oh, Tara. Thank you, guys. I really wish, thank you so much. You did not have to do that, though. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey. I'm starting. Well, actually, already started. All right, we're back. We're back at it. Oh! Oh! That might be really good for both of them. Not everything came out, and I have a feeling that mystery chest is going to be like Pac-Man and gobble it back up. But they both fell down. They should. So that I'm happy with. Oh, we also have the live stream bags. For whatever reason, it never put any live stream bags in Silver Strike. I'm not sure why. All right, this is the last quarter coming up, or quarters. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I'll see if I can get this back to how it's supposed to be. I think that's, man, I got that thing off a little bit. Goodness. Heather said, "How's the muddy puppy?" Oh, he got in trouble, but when he gives you those puppy dog eyes. No matter how mad or upset you are, you can't help but forgive him. He is the most loving dog. I thought Maxie was the most loving dog, but he hands down. The other night, as a matter of fact, I think it was last night, I was laying down and I kept feeling like every few minutes something would jump up and just start licking my hair, licking my face. And I'd wake up and it was stormed and he would jump back down and then started doing it again. So I was like, oh, he must have to go to the bathroom. So I went to take him out. He didn't have to go to the bathroom. He just wanted to give me a kiss, let me know he loved me. But when I say that, I mean literally all night long. All right. So we got one of the mystery chips too. We got a mystery chip. We got some cash. This was a pretty good fall actually. Good recovery. Oh man, who's that? Tara. For a good fall of the cup. And oh, thank you so much, Tara. That was so kind of you again with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Hey, Carolyn from Calgary. It's funny. I think I told you all, but I've been playing that game. Conflict. What's it called? Conflict of Nations, World War III. So I'm really into it. It's like chess. I don't know if you consider it chess, but anyways, people from all over the world play it, and then you some of it it's like you're in the United States and you pick a state and you try to take over the United States. Others, your countries. Right now, I am Canada, Mexico. When I've got these different games coming up, Canada, Mexico, Morocco, and Canada, Mexico, Morocco, and for the one that was in the United States, I was Virginia and Minnesota. But it's kind of cool when you play that game and you set up industries and stuff in that country and kind of get to know the layout a little bit. So I've learned some things about Canada I didn't know about see, and it's down. If you've never watched before, that silver and that gold bag, that's solely for the live stream. I didn't pay extra today, but I can pay extra and actually win what's inside of it. But you all pick, if I win them both, you all pick silver or gold, and we see which one if you pick the right one or not. Majority rules. But I think it's like $200 to pay extra to play for the actual value of it, and I lose enough money on my own. That cup kind of took a weird turn. This weekend in Winchester, Virginia, is the Apple Blossom Parade. And locally, the Apple Blossom is a really big thing. I mean, it's a big thing. The whole, like, they shut down schools for Apple Blossom, shut down work. It's a big thing. And it's one of the few parades that are worth going to. Like the town I live in, or close to, they have parades, and Yeah, not my cup of tea, but the apple blossom's pretty cool. Frank, time limit. Yes, sir. There is a time limit, but it's that mystery time limit. When that was discussed way back when, if I was okay with it, I'm like, yeah, I get it. That's fine. And it's always been pretty fair. They never really do like a 5 minute time limit. But especially on live streams, oh man, it's hard because I like to talk and I forget I'm on a time limit. Chris, it's so funny. I still say Frank. I think so everybody knows what I'm talking about. Oh man, there's some weight in that silver bag. Pirate's gold. They didn't say anything about that being worth anything, so I'm assuming it's not. That was pretty good. I'll take it. New Mexico. Oh, that's so cool, Justin. Christopher, yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm guilty for not going to a lot of the festivals in West Virginia, but well, I don't go. Like I said, I go to the Apple Blossom Parade mainly when I first got into fire and EMS when I was still a volunteer firefighter. I had so much pride because the Friday they have the Fireman's Parade, which is the biggest in the world. I think it's the world. Don't it's something like that. But for anybody that's into fire trucks, they get fire companies from all over. Gold Bag is down. New York City, all the way to Georgia, just everywhere they come. So they have the Fireman's Parade on Friday, and then Saturday's the big parade. But I can remember I was always so proud to do that parade. Now the town that the fire station was in, that parade literally felt like somebody put a ribbon on their lawnmower and drove it around. Not very entertaining. We're doing pretty good, especially with the chips. I always think about my dad. My dad's a Vietnam veteran, and he was stationed in Germany, and he was talking about they did a parade in France, and how proud he was because he did not like where he was stationed. Wherever he was at in Germany was up in the mountains, and he said it rained every day. It was always gloomy. But he said when he did that parade, he was so proud, and kind of made me feel like that's what I felt when I did the fireman's parade. Tara, oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Back down, she said. Thank you so much. So kind of you. Hey, wait a minute. That thing rated itself. Why did that happen? There's still a $100 bill in there and the question mark chip. Okay, so the green dollar sign and the planet, they literally just put them in there to, I don't know if you, I think they put it in there just to get in the way. I don't know if they try to just make it look cooler or whatever, but that's all the reasoning. Same thing, that $10,000 orange chip has no value. That would be cool if it did, but it doesn't. And I don't know. I don't know about this. I see several hundreds down here. Do I risk it? Do I take the cash? Mr. Miller, how are you, sir? April, man, I am so sorry. That's awful. Man, there's been a lot of bad news on here, guys. I am so sorry, April. She said her grandmother passed away a couple hours ago. I never gave you all a follow up on my grandmother. Well, she went and she got the radiation done, and as soon as they found out she had lung cancer, then her doctor noticed something on her nose and got it tested and found out she had skin cancer. So they took it, and it wasn't too big of a spot, but it was big enough, so they had to take it off. Then, when she gets through all of that, or got through all of that, she goes back in, I think this in May sometime to see, if the cancer's completely gone. She tweaked her back, and apparently she can't even get out of bed. It hurts her so bad, which, if there's anything I can respect, is back pain. I know what that's like. I can remember when we owned the arcade, and we would run out of prizes at the prize counter. I used to go over to Five and Below. That's usually a pretty cool, quick option because Five and Below has pretty cool looking things, and it's obviously $5. And I can remember my back being so far out that I was like a shape of an L looking, and I was so embarrassed. Bray, he seemed like it never bothered him, but I was embarrassed for him. But I didn't have a choice. I needed to get it. You know, just, I'm not a big fan of that. Ukraine. There's another country that I am currently Ukraine. And it's funny. Everybody has different tactics. My tactic is I hit every island in Australia. Jeez, I got a lot of games going on at once. I have no life. I attack every island that I can and build an airport on it. Because if not, you have to take ships everywhere, and it takes forever. So, Bahamas. I've hit Caribbean. I've hit Fiji. I've hit Bermuda. That's the first thing that I do when I get the game, and that way I always have the option to go there. And you can hide your whole army on it, and no one would be wise of it. No one would ever figure it out. I'm telling my secrets. Hey, so don't forget, guys, for those of you all that played Winter, and you have tickets left you haven't turned in, you only have a couple of days left, or you lose it. So go ahead and go there and pick your prizes out, because they're going to be shut down. I don't know if it's the 15th. I know it's this month. It's a shame, because I have 3 million tickets left that I can't use. Thank you, Wendy. She's in May 15th. I don't know, Kimmy, with the timer. It's the whole mystery timer thing. I haven't met too many people that put me on a mystery timer that it was quick. Usually the game ends before I see the world rolling around. Well, we got both mystery bags, even though that's not going to be a win. That means you all get to pick that out. That took a bad turn, and that uprighted itself, but there's still 100 there on the side. But it's one of those things. I got a lot of there's a question mark one, and we got that. So that has to be the same thing that one is. I can't imagine, both of them just have question marks. So there's one right there, a 4. So I mean, we'll count up here in a minute and see how well we've done, and then make an executive decision whether we're going to go for the 5,000 or keep what we got. Frank said they're changing their name Loser Loser. All right, that's pretty much it. My relationship with them didn't end so good. It was a shame, because you all know the advertising I did. And just towards the end, well, I'll tell you now that they're closed down. I had been advertising for Winter basically since they started. And I started the Facebook group, Winter fan page. It had almost 3,000 members in it. I did all that. Well, they had a creator event where they flew out creators to Vegas and let them tour Winter, and took them to some local arcades. And they never invited me. They didn't even ask me. And the irony of it is, I had been asking them, the owner, all of them, since I didn't want them to pay for it. I used to always ask, man, I would love to come out and see the operation. Do you think one time I could bring my son and I and come out? And, they'd always just beat around the bush. Well, anyways, they had that creator event, and these people's channels, not that it matters, but they were smaller than mine, and they were new. And that's the thanks that I got from them, So after I'm not going to lie, I had a childish event. Then they're like, oh, well, we'll get you next time. Yeah, well, who's got the last laugh? They're shut down. No one's ever going to bring me out. But that changed the whole dynamic with me with Winter. Because, everyone used to tell me that worked there that, how much people I brought in, and how much advertising I did for them. There was other things that happened along the way, but that was the end for me. I was really sad about that. I mean, like I said, I would have paid everything, but just to been invited would have been nice. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like I said, I would have never told that story had they still be open, but since they're shutting down, I can say it. And literally, think about it. The Facebook page had almost 3,000 people in it. So there's at least 3,000 people that downloaded the app through me. Think about everyone else. I mean, I brought a lot of people in for them. A lot of advertising. For not a whole lot of money either. It was because I believed in it. If I believe in something, I will scream it to the cows come home. That's just the kind of person I've always been. But yeah, I seen that how somehow they're linked in with Chloe or something. I'm done that. Now I would have loved if things could have worked out the way I wanted. I would have started up my coin pusher app and dominated all of them. Unfortunately, I am not a millionaire, and I didn't have the money to do it. Well, we are running out of quarters. I would imagine the relationship they got with Chloe is that's probably who they sold a lot of their equipment to, because obviously selling online games, there's, it's got to be someone that has that business and is looking to start it. So that's probably where that relationship came from. That's all the quarters I have right there. It'd be nice to get some of that to come down. Remember I told you all it's tight over here, but where the new Silver Strike is, there's room. Well, I can absolutely feel it because I'm tripping over everything. This might be it, guys. That's all right. One last quarter. See, I'm sorry. I keep kicking everything. Drop it right in the middle. Yeah, that's it. Huh. Really, Frank? I didn't know that. So Chloe's from Israel. Huh. I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh, the ball won't fit down. It's too big. The earth just moved for me. Bronin, thank you so much. Why are you leaving? Definitely, I'd be sad to see you leave. Medical issues. Oh man, I am so sorry to hear about that. Well, just know that you're in my thoughts and prayers, and I hope you get through okay with whatever you're dealing with. All right, I'm gonna go tell him that this thing is done. Oh, really? Yeah, I ran out. All right. So this is what we've got. Man, both of these bags are extremely heavy. We'll come back to that. So cash for today. All right. So that there's 100. Go here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 2, 4, 6, 8, 600, 630, $655. So $655 would be the win right there. However, what we do have, and I don't know how I'm going to do this because it's going to be really hard to keep track with the winning. Do I take the cash or do I risk it and go for the 5,000? I already know what I would personally do, but you let me know which one. And I have 3, 1, 2, and the question mark. So I'm obviously missing 4, 5, and I think the question mark's all the same. So just let me know, which one do you think I should do? Should I go for 5,000? If you weren't here, how that works is we pick one of these. One of them is the grand prize winner. Other ones have a certain value. Just depends on what you pick. But I can forfeit that and just take the $655, and that only puts us down, 45 bucks or whatever. $655 doll hairs. Go for the 5K. Question mark. All right, let me Missy says take it. Take the 655. Frank said, I have no opinion on this. Wendy says, me neither. All right. Go for the 5K. Very true. Very true. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with looking to get 5,000. All right, so I don't know how we're going to do this again, because there's going to be so many different opinions. I'm going to try to look at Facebook and YouTube at the same time and see which one. But here are the numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, and question mark. The only ones that we didn't get is 4 and 5. Oh, and 0. I think that's 0. I don't know what that is. But 1, 2, 3, and question mark. One of these is a big win, and I don't really know how the rest of them work. I'm sure some are winners, and a certain amount of money or whatever. But if you can just leave the number or a question mark sign of which one that you think I should pick. And then I'm going to do my best. I'm going to read y'all's comments on back and forth and see which one majority of people picked. And we will do that. So again, the numbers are 1, 2, 3, and question mark. 1, 2, 3. After we do that, then we'll do this. Mystery bags. A lot of question marks. I think the question mark might be the winner. Let's look on a lot of 2s, a lot of question marks, and a lot of 3s. All right, so let's do this. Let's narrow it down to the 2 top ones that I see. All right, so these are the 2 top ones that I see. So let's narrow it down. 2 or question mark. YouTube had the 2, Facebook had the question mark. So if we can restart and tell me which one out of these 2, we will go with that and go from there. Oh, heck, on it. So 2 or question mark. Facebook absolutely positively is the question mark. All right, let's see what YouTube is. All right, question mark is the winner, guys. Let me go take it to him. I will be right back. All right, give me a second. All right, guys. Question mark was the winner. This is the sealed envelope, so no, there was no funny business. We're going to find out if we got the 5,000 or not. All right. 3, 2, 1. $1,000 in house money. That's actually awesome. I mean, that to me, that's just like cash. So that puts us up. I mean, that's actually awesome. Number 4 was the 5,000, the one that we didn't win. Oh, number 1 was 0. 2 was $100. Oh, 3 was $2,000. Oh, so you all were right. That's awesome. That's truly awesome. So we got $1,000 in house money. I'll take that. That's pretty cool. All right, so I got one more thing that I need from you all. Then we will depart. So there's 2 bags here. We got the silver, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 chips in, very, very heavy. Usually when it's very heavy, that means it's the $5 chips. And the gold bag has 2 chips and a bill. Maybe 2 bills. Maybe that's 2 bills. I can't. Yeah, I think that's 2 bills and 2 chips. So all you have to do is say either gold or silver. Like I said, I'm not trying to spoil it, but this is very heavy. And remember, the 5s have the metal in the middle, and that makes them heavier than regular chips. So gold or silver. Saying gold, 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 gold. Gold. All right, there you go. I agree with you guys. That would be my pick, would be gold. So let's see if I led you all in the right direction or not. I knew it. I knew it. They're just so heavy because of this. Each chip, they just weigh differently. So that definitely was not the winner. All right, so now let's see what was in the gold. And then I have one more quick thing to tell you all. Hey, $70, 50, 60, and 70. So that definitely was the winner. I'm glad I didn't pay $200 to win 70. I guess they probably would have done something different. So great job, guys. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, so listen, I do need your all's help with something. Let me check the PayPal thing just in case someone did. That way I don't overlook it. And I am not a robot. Anthony, thank you so much for supporting the PayPal page. I greatly appreciate that. That was very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. All right, so I do have a favor. I should have said this when we had everyone on here. Now, listen what I say very carefully because I don't want to be any misunderstanding. These pages are going nowhere. My YouTube is my bread and butter, and I'm not talking financially. I'm talking about that's the thing I had since the beginning. Um, proud of it. I'm not proud of how I've gotten with uploading, but I'm getting better. And my Facebook has been an amazing resource for me. And there was a time that Facebook is the reason why essentially I was able to do this full time and, leave my EMS job. But so it's going nowhere. Neither of them are going nowhere. I have an obligation for at least 3 years to say that it's not going anywhere. I am going to start a second channel. I'm just going to be completely honest. The reason why is, I do depend on social media to fund my family and myself and mortgage and car payments and everything else. And I've made some dumb decisions linking up with I can't get into. But I've made some they're not dumb decisions. I didn't know. You learn the hard way. So I'm going to create a second channel, and all the mistakes that I've made on my previous channels, I'm going to try to do differently. When I do that, I will let you all know, but I would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciative if you all could help support it when I do. Now, as far as content, it's going to be similar, very similar to what I'm doing here, but just with a different way of doing it. Because I can't do the same exact content. I'm not allowed. But it's going to be very similar to this, but we'll do some other things as well. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more personal on that one. But when that happens, when it's up and going, and I'm waiting to get a couple videos recorded, I would really appreciate your all's help with getting the page up. Eventually, it's going to be on Facebook and on YouTube, with hopes that eventually I can get it monetized and use that. So many social media creators do the same thing, and I didn't, because this takes up so much time already. But I'm kind of at a point that if I don't do this, then social media would have to come like it was 6 years ago, 7 years ago, where I just upload once every week or 2 weeks or something like that, just because it's getting hard. But I'll leave it at that. It could be my saving grace, or I could just be adding more work on myself. But I just wanted to plant that seed in your head, just to know. I'm not exactly sure what to name it. Because the problem is, if I called it the High Risk Queen Pusher channel, well, then anybody that's breezing through, they're just going to assume that's all you do. The good thing about my channel being my name is that can mean anything. Obviously all we do is this, but there's other things on there I'd like to do too, with a little bit of variety. I love doing the gold hunting, things like that, and have certain days set off. Now, the downfall, that channel, I will not be able to do like a video a day or anything like that on there, just because of my already obligation with this. But I will try to grow it as fast as I possibly can, and to put really good content out, and focus more on the playing, not so much into the editing. I spend a lot of time taking out me saying or sniffles or things like that, and I think I want to do a more authentic feel, like it used to be. So just keep an eye out for that, guys. Like I said, that would be such an amazing gift. I'll let you know when it's released, but that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Hey, listen, guys, the only reason why I'm in this situation right now is because each and every one of you all, I thank you. I am absolutely blessed. I thank you for everything. My family thanks you. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We will be live Sunday. Sunday's live to finish out the week. But outside of that, guys, let me game time with Josh. I like it up. Check up on the neck up. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Mike's an Inside with Joshua Bartley. I like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll put something up. I would like it to be similar so people know. But and like I said, please don't say unsubscribe from these pages or think that because they're going nowhere. They're absolutely going to the same content, the same everything. I just want to add a second channel and try to rewrite some of the things that I did wrong. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. I will see you Sunday. Got a new good video coming out tomorrow on YouTube, and I'm pretty confident you're going to see a couple videos on Facebook. They put a lot of them out there for me. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. All right, YouTube guys. Thank you all so much. Pushing for change. I like that too. Yeah, I definitely want to come out with something cool. I really do. I wish I could be completely transparent, but some things you can't be about. At least not right now. Kind of like the winter thing. Wait till they close down to tell you the real story of what happened. But all right, guys, thank you. Have a great night. I will see you all very soon. Thank you, Secret Slides. See you, Frank, Chris. Good night, guys.